Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 27th of February for Follow a Sketch February, put on by Sandy, who is State Goddess here on YouTube. And all of the sketches are in her Facebook group, which is Scrapping Reflections. So all of that will be linked down below, as well as the playlist. So today I am using 4 photos instead of the 2 that it calls for. The sketch was made by Juliana Michaels for Paper Bakery. Never heard of that. So I have 4 photos. They're not Snapchat because my daughter doesn't have Snapchat. It must have been, so we were talking to each other while we were in Hawaii. So I don't know if this is on Instagram or just on our phones, but we could put like filters and you could kind of play games. It was kind of fun. So at one point they turned us into bees. So that's one set of photos. There's another set of photos. I don't know. I have they made her nose and her eyes really big and they put, I don't know, sparkles around me or something like that. So they were just a couple of screenshots that I had grabbed from us, just kind of playing along while we were chatting. We do try to talk to the kids almost every day that we are gone, just touch base, make sure everything's okay. I don't know that they necessarily enjoy that, but they are nice enough to kind of go along with it for us. So I have this star paper from Vicki Boutin. And as you can see in the sketch, it's got a bunch of circles and stars, and I'm not going to do any of that because I figure it's already pre-printed on my background paper. And then I've taken this yellow, maybe gingham, plaid, something like that, from Cocoa Vanilla, and I am putting it in kind of that wonky corners that you see that are in the sketch. And I am going to put 2 of each of the photos on each side. Now, I was super excited that I actually remembered that I had this set of perspectives from Bramble Fox, and the title in it says Be Happy, B-E-E, like a bee. And it had a couple of tiny little bee cutouts as well. So I knew I had to get those on this layout. And I think initially I was just going to do just the 2 photos, but the other 2 were kind of funny. So I decided I wasn't going to make another layout with them. I was just going to add them to this one. So even though those top photos don't have anything to do with bees, because there is a photo of bees, I am just going with it. So I'm going to go ahead and outline my yellow paper because I felt like it, even though I felt like it was blending in to the background paper, even though it's kind of a solid on a multi, I don't know. It was just blending into me. So I just took a regular pen, drew some doodly borders around those yellow pieces, and I'm going to map my photos in black. And I'm going to kind of stack them on top of each other and kind of make them a little wonky because that's what I do with my photos. Straight photos definitely happen, but I would say more than not the wonky ones happen, especially when I have more than one. I feel like when there's one photo, sometimes it's definitely a little more straight, but when I feel like there's 2, it's kind of wonky. Sometimes when there's 3 and they're spanning like across the whole page, they tend to line up a little bit better. So I was still feeling like this pattern paper was getting a little lost, and I had the branding strip actually of the star paper. So I kind of measured it out to see if it would be able to span both sides, because I only had one, and it did, which that made me really happy. I scattered the bee perspectives. Now, the big bees got to go on the photos because honestly, I must have had been talking to somebody, because I had that little text bubble that was on the photo. So I'm going to just cover those up with the bees. So unfortunately, you can't see them terribly well due to the fact that they are on the photos. And even in the photos at the end, I'm not sure that you really get how cute these little bees are, unfortunately. I'm really sorry. So I'm going to do a couple of clusters. The sketch doesn't really show clusters per se. It has that big aspect of interest down the middle with the circles and the stars, and mine are kind of all over. So my embellishments are gonna kind of be all over. I'm just gonna kind of put them around my photos in a couple of places. I am going to stick my title where you see it in the sketch, and I do feel like it kind of gets lost in person. It definitely gets your attention, but I almost wonder if there's something that I could have put behind it or tried to back it or something to make it stand out. Now, I had this sticker from the Sunny Days collection from Maggie Holmes, and it was just like a black and white floral. It did say Explore, but I decided to cut it in half and put it on the edges of my photos just to give a little extra interest. I'm going to make a big cluster up there at the top. It's going to have a banner, some sunglasses. They're pink like my daughter's glasses, a clip, a circle that says good vibes only. I did find a large sticker that said, so this happened, which I thought was funny. And then I also had this piece that said, say it in neon, which kind of looks like what's happening in the bottom photo. So that's going to go down there as well. Now, I thought I would layer up some of these labels to create a journaling block. And as you can see here, I was still trying to put something behind my title to make it pop a little bit more. And ultimately, it doesn't. I'm thinking that the labels are going to go down there or to the side, but they're lost too. Like, I don't know, everything's getting lost in that paper. So I'm actually going to put them at the top of the bees picture, and that is where my journaling is going to go. I'm still trying to find something to put with that title. Instead, I just decided to add a little puffy sticker down there at the bottom that is an arrow. I'm going to finish it off with these puffy stars from the same collection, and I'm going to use all of the ones that look like the background paper, because I'm not sure when I'm going to use them again. So there is my layout. I hope you enjoyed this. Look at how funny she looks. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'd love to chat with you. All the information that you need is down in the description box. But if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'd love to chat with you. And that's going to do it for today. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.